fatal heart impacts, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're discreet now. Get ready for defeat now.
Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Show here, and now, it has been a while since I released a part to this series. Now, I did sort of forget about this one, even though it is my 1-year anniversary series. And ironically, I believe I'm about almost 3 months away from my second. Now, with that being said, let us pick up where we last left off. Izuku Takami, or Takayami, I believe that's how it's pronounced. He was trying to train his quirk at the age of 10 years old. And yeah, there were a lot of difficulties there. He learned from his father what he does need to do. And you do actually have Midoriya, or Takami, who I don't believe I ever gave a description for as far as I can remember. But I would like to describe what he does look like right now. Izuku Takami. He does have his father's blonde hair, his mother's red eyes, and you do actually have his wings and his ears. His rabbit ears, they do actually look white. His wings, they do look white as well, along with his tail, which is also white. Now, Izuku Takami, he does seem strange and out of the ordinary for a lot of people. Since, yeah, this guy is pretty strange, but they're not really going to question it since, yeah. After hearing about who his parents are, they all do think he has a powerful quirk. Midoriya, him, not only combat trained with his mother and father, but having his ego grow over the course of time. Now, Midoriya, he has been training with his mother for a long time. They do combat train out in public. And you do even have where Midoriya, he is told by pro heroes and people around, and even police officers, that he's using his quirk in public, and he should not be doing so. Now, Midoriya, he has seen the way his mother does act, and he knows for a fact that one day he'll get in the top 10. So, he should be free to use his quirk whenever he does want to. It doesn't matter. It's his power. What do they care? Just stay out of his damn business. Now, Midoriya, he's got the same mindset as Miruko. However, he does also maintain that carefree attitude of his father. Now, we do have where today it's Midoriya, at the age of 14. He's sitting in class as the teacher does announce to everybody that they are going to be taking a career test to discover what exactly some of them are going to be whenever they do get into high school. And they're going to determine what high schools they all do want to apply for. Now, the teacher would turn around and set down the test, saying that he's just messing with all of them. He is aware that they all do want to apply for and become pro heroes one day. Now, all the kids are sitting there, and none of them, they do use their quirks. As you do then have Midoriya, he does jump up out of his seat and smash his foot through his desk, as he would look down, then look back up, informing the teacher that all of them are going to be pro heroes. And the test, he shouldn't even have bothered making them if he knew the answer already. Now, a few people do look at Takami, and some do think, that guy, yeah, no one can really get a read on him, especially since he acts the way he does. He acts like he's either about to ask you to hang out and chill or he's going to punch you in the face. There's no in between. Now, Takami, he does then go to sit back down as the teacher would tell Midoriya that he shouldn't have broken his desk again. Come on, teach, it's not my fault they're so flimsy. Kid, they're not flimsy. It's a matter of the fact that the material they're made of is not sturdy enough to withstand a single kick from you. Whatever. That just means flimsy. I guess you aren't wrong in that case. Now, he would then inform everyone that the school day is over with, and that they all do need to at least return those papers with the applications for the school they do want to apply to. Now, you do have where Midoriya, he does then go to pack up his stuff, before he would put on his headphones. As he does put on his headphones, he does then turn to the wall and open the window. As he does go to stand up, and he's currently squatting on it, as he does have his wings stretch out. Now, a lot of people they do stare at Takami. He's about to get in trouble for using his quirk. They know it. And we actually do have where a few teachers they do see Midoriya. One of them going to shout something as Midoriya he is ignoring them, as he's playing music through his headphones. Now, Takami, he does then leap off, as there was somebody trying to get his attention. Now, with that being said, Midoriya he does fly away, and he does just think, okay, today he does have to get home and continue training. Along with that, there's the fact that he does have to teach his sisters how to at least fight. They're so damn annoying sometimes. They want to go to UA too, and they want to get stronger as well. One of his sisters, he does at least think she might have a chance. However, the other one, yeah. It might be harder for her. Sue, she does maintain their father's bird-like quirk. However, she does have it more as a mutation. Maya, she does maintain their mother's rabbit quirk. And it's actually almost an exact duplicate of her own. So, he's the lucky one as he does think. He got the best of both worlds. And he does at least want to make sure he uses this to become a good pro. Now, he does just think though, being rich and famous is a nice little perk. And being in the limelight as he does call it, would be pretty nice. Now, Midoriya, he would then land at the mall as he does go to take off his headphones and pull out his phone to change the playlist he's listening to. As a pro hero does run up on Midoriya and directly inform him that he should not be using his quirk. Oh, really? Yes. I'm sorry to tell you this, young man, but do you know who I am? Izuku Takami, son of Hawks and Miruko. Really? Those two pros? Yeah. Along with that, there's the fact that I'm trying to stretch my wings. You know how bad it is for a bird's wings to just sit there and not be used? No, I don't. Well, let me tell you this much. It's pretty damn bad. Along with that, there's the fact that if I even, don't fly for a couple hours a day, or at least an hour, I might end up having to get my wings cut off. I'm so sorry, I didn't know that. Yeah, so next time, how about you educate yourself, you piece of shit? Listen, hey, I'm sorry, I apologize, I was unaware of that. But just make sure to fly away from, you know. I've been flying my entire life, jackass. I know what to do and what not to do. Now, the man he does go to run away, since he feels like an asshole. And Midoriya he does smirk. That excuse always works. People really don't know a lot about birds, do they? Now, Midoriya he does then go to walk around the mall, as he does want to check out a music shop and even probably go get some chicken wings. Apparently, from what he does know, Him and his mother, her and his father Takami, they always do have a wing eating contest. And Miruko, she's determined to beat him one day. However, she never does. Since Hawks has kept something a secret from her for their entire marriage. He can't taste anything spicy. So she always will be the loser. Now, Midoriya, though, he does like the unique taste of this chicken. The place that he's about to pick it up from, they do make it pretty spicy from what his sister does tell him. And it's at least got a mild taste to him. Now, Midoriya, he does head to the music shop and look around, as he does at least pick up a few CDs and ask the guy at the counter about a few things. The guy informing him about it, as he does then go to leave. And Midoriya, he's walking through the mall. As he is doing so, this is where the Sludge villain incident would happen. And Midoriya, he does actually fly up into the air and see what's going on. As he does swoop in and ask somebody what's happening. As they do look up at him and they're surprised. Hawks? No, I'm not Hawks. Sorry, somebody's being attacked by the villain. Now, Midoriya, he does look over. And he does watch as somebody, they're at least trying to throw themselves away from the villain and get away. As Midoriya, he does see that. Now, Midoriya, he does go to actually fly directly towards a building. And people do see him do this. As Midoriya, he does flip his body around, and he does directly smash his feet into the building as he does then leap off. And flap his wings at the exact same time. Midoriya doing that again as he does begin to start balancing in between both buildings. And pros, they do watch this happen. What's going on? They can't see what's happening. And you do have from Midoriya's perspective. He's leaping off the walls over and over again. And he's building up quite a bit of speed. Okay, so Midoriya does think, as he does leap onto the ground and then leap up back into the air. The Sludge villain looking behind him trying to attack where Midoriya was. And Midoriya, he does start to repeat this process. Currently, he's flying at about 150 to 170 miles an hour and bouncing back and forth. As you do then have where Midoriya, he does see an opening. Him having his feathers fly in and directly punch into the Sludge villain. As Midoriya, he does head it himself and directly smash into the ground before going to throw his fist upwards and try to at least throw a feather onto the person who is being attacked by the villain. Now, as Midoriya, he does go to grab somebody, he does then go to bring his hand up and slash away at the villain as it does go to try and attack him. The piece of sludge being cut off and then being pulled away by a feather with the telekinesis. As it's then stuck to a building, Midoriya, he does go to jump backwards and try and rip this person out using the feather. Now, Midoriya, he does rip the person out as he does, then go to jump backwards and fly away. As he does then directly land on the side of the building and then wait. Him turning to pros and telling them to use their damn quirks now. As a lot of people, they are all caught off guard. And the matter or the span of about 5 minutes, this guy just saved this other guy. So, that what they all do think. As you do actually have All Might, who he would come in and directly smash the villain away. As it does happen, you do actually have Midoriya, who he does actually have to grab away at the window of the building to stay on it. Now, Midoriya, he would then fly down. As you do have All Might, who does see Midoriya. That's quite interesting. From looking at Midoriya, he can already tell what his quirk is. And he's assuming this is Hawk's kid. Why, hello, young man. All Might. Hi. You've done very well today. Would it be right to assume that you would apply to UA? Yeah, I would. I know my parents didn't go to UA, but I plan to be the first in my family. Yes, that's very good. Along with that, I know I'm going to end up in the top 10 one day. Hmm? Really? I mean, yeah. I'm been trained by both my mother and father, and I have both of their quirks. My potential's, well, limitless. Now, All Might does look at Midoriya. This kid's pretty confident in himself. And if he even has to put it in a way, too confident. Now, Midoriya he does then go to at least check on the person he did save. As we do have Denki. Now, Midoriya would ask this guy if he's alright. Yeah, I'm fine. However, I think I'm gonna puke. Sorry about that. Young man, how fast were you moving? Hmm? Oh, pretty fast, I think. Why? Well, it's quite insane. I didn't know you had a strength quirk, atop of your own parrots. I don't. That's just pure training, All Might. Now, Midoriya he would actually go to hold up one of his arms and show it off, telling All Might that he was trained by his mother. He already explained that. I see. Very well. Now, All Might would leap away as people they do crowd around Midoriya, and they do try to understand what he just did. As Midoriya he does give his own interview. And you do actually then have where he does hear somebody talk about how Midoriya he had he went against what the pros said and used his quirk. And they're asking if he does fear the repercussions. No, I don't. Really? Yes. I used my quirk because I needed to. Besides, look at the pros. What are you going to say? Looking over and saying that they couldn't do shit. Now, the person interviewing Midoriya, he does ask exactly what does he mean. Midoriya is saying that he flew by the area and saw what was happening. If he didn't step in, that guy probably would have died. Now, this is quite interesting. And you do have then where Midoriya he does give his name and then he does go to leave. As Denki, he does go to stop Midoriya. Hey, thanks for that. Don't worry about it, dude. Besides, you just gotta remember the name of Izuku Takami. Izuku Takami? Yeah, that's me. Oh, sorry. You hit your head or something? No, it's just I didn't expect to run into, well, a celebrity. Ah, well, you're cool, man. Hey, is it alright if I speak to you for a while? Dude, I really gotta go get lunch, alright? Then I gotta head home. How about I pay for your lunch? As a way to say thank you. Not gonna turn down a free meal, so sure. Now, Denki would walk with Midoriya, as they do arrive to this wing place that Midoriya he was heading to. And you do actually have where Denki he is very surprised by it all. Now, this is where Denki he does then talk to Midoriya and ask him if he wants to at least hang out some and train for UA together. Now, Midoriya he would agree to this, as you do then have where Denki he would give Midoriya his phone number, and the two they would begin to hang out. As we will cut to later on into the day. Midoriya he's already headed home, and he's tossed away the box full of chicken bones. As he does sit down to dinner with his family. Midoriya him eating his potatoes, as he does hear his mother talk about what happened. Now, she talks about how she's pretty damn proud of Midoriya, and that he did a good job saving that kid. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, you were pretty good today, kid. Thanks, Dad. Listen, we're gonna be getting a bit more busy with our Hero Association jobs, you know? Yeah? So, It's gonna be a bit tricky, you know that, right? Yeah, Dad, I know. Do you think that you could take care of your sisters while we're busy? Yeah, I should be able to. Besides, I'm 14 now. You know I'm not some irresponsible idiot. That's up for debate. Hey, wait a sec. Now, Hawks does inform Midoriya that, along with that, there's the fact that they're having a bit of trouble with a case. And one of them might have to go undercover. Undercover? Yeah. It's nothing you should concern yourself with, though. If you do happen to hear something about it, though, Midoriya, watching his dad bring his hand up to his forehead and making an L, saying that just do this. If somebody does, do it to him. Really? What does that mean? Don't worry about it. In fact, well, just forget I said anything about the case. That's part of the case? Hey, Hawks, shut up. This being what Miruko does say. And Midoriya, he does watch his parents both look at one another. Apparently this has something to do with, well, something big. And Midoriya, he does get a little bit worried. However, you do then have the next day at school, where people, they are praising Midoriya. And a girl, she would walk up to Midoriya and ask him if he does want to at least give her a hand with something. What's up? Apparently my father knows your father, so I was hoping to train some. Sure. I was gonna be training with a buddy of mine soon, but maybe I can help you out. Would you be able to? Yeah, maybe. I mean, shit, I still don't know where we're gonna be heading to, but maybe we might just train at my house. Oh, that sounds interesting. But maybe we could actually head to mine. Sure. Shit, I forgot your name. Kinda hard to forget my name. It's Todoroki. You know, Endeavor's kid. Oh yeah, that's right, your dad's in the top 10 too. Yes, and so are both of your parents. What's up? Listen, you know I hate my dad, right? Doesn't every kid? Yeah, I don't know about that much. Anyways, I'm hoping to improve my ice quirk abilities. And, well, there's also the fact that I do want to piss him off some more. So, would you be able to give me a hand with both of those things? Well, let's see. Your dad's the number 2 hero. And from what I can tell, he's pretty powerful. Along with that, there's the fact that you want me to help you piss him off. So, sure, I enjoy pissing people off. Why not? Perfect. Now, Todoroki, she would give Midoriya her phone number, talking about how they'll meet up after school. And you do actually have where a ton of people, they do stare at Takami. And they're all wondering. A few girls, they are whispering to themselves. As some of the guys, they're wondering exactly what that whole conversation was about. Now, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed. Have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.